There is a lot of crypto content out there. I know this because I spend a fair amount of time looking at what other crypto content creators have said about any cryptocurrencies I'm planning to cover. Their opinions form an important plank of my research. Some of the crypto content creators I follow can be found here on YouTube, and their videos have helped me create some of my best content. Though there are many crypto YouTubers I enjoy, I've narrowed down the list to the handful that I believe to be the best in their niche, be it technical analysis, news, interviews, DeFi, or regulations. Today, I'm going to tell you about my favorite crypto YouTubers, why I watch them, and why you should too. Before we hit the tube, I need to clear your mood. When it comes to your money, I'm afraid I can't help. That's because financial advice is not something I can sell. All I can do for thee is provide crypto knowledge for free. If this is your first time stopping by, my name is Guy and I am a crypto spy. I despise fiat fat cats and their bros, which is why I fight back by making high-quality content about crypto. Coins, tokens, exchanges, news, reviews, market moves, and tutorials too. If you're ready to take the financial red pill, subscribe to the channel and ping that notification bell to get your fill. I know you're itching to see which YouTubers I picked, and you can easily do that by skimming over the video timeline splits. You might be tempted to skip ahead, but I can promise you that this is one video that you're going to want to watch until the end. With that said, let me tell you about the crypto YouTubers that have turned my head. Note that my list isn't in any particular order, so don't put yourself into a state of disorder. I want to start by thanking everyone for jumping back into the cryptoverse, because one of my favorite crypto content creators is none other than Benjamin Cowen. I believe Benjamin is one of the best when it comes to technical analysis for cryptocurrency. This is because he works with much longer timeframes than most TA gurus and provides a thorough overview of where prices could be headed next while keeping a level head. He also makes use of different indicators and price patterns that you don't see very often. Benjamin's videos have really helped me improve my own technical analysis, and his wisdom has been instrumental in helping me make a couple of my technical analysis tutorials too. Now, there isn't any video in particular that I would recommend, though I am personally a huge fan of the live streams Benjamin does from time to time, especially when the crypto market is crashing. These live streams have really helped me keep my cool, and there's nothing more comforting than hearing Benjamin say those golden words, quote, "Time is on our side." Another crypto content creator who crushes crypto technical analysis is Bob Loukas. Those of you who watched my video about my daily crypto routine will remember that Bob is one of the people I follow closely on Twitter. This is because Bob was the person who brought Bitcoin's 4-year cycle to the mainstream, which is not all that surprising given that Bob's speciality is market cycles. Bob bought the dip at the end of the last bull run and has been documenting his trades on the Bitcoin Live website, where he posts most of his content. Now, Bob is unfortunately not very active on YouTube, but when he does post a video, you know it's time to listen up. More often than not, the video is a detailed breakdown of the mentality you need to have going into the next phase of the crypto market cycle and what you should expect in terms of price and volatility. I strongly recommend watching Bob's first video about the 4-year cycle from January 2019 when you have the time. It's incredible how many of the projections made back then continue to play out today. As important as it is to have a long-term view, we all know there's much more to crypto trading than TA. Being up to date with the latest crypto updates is crucial, and when it comes to crypto news, to me there's no better channel than digital asset news. Although I do go through all the latest crypto news on Cointelegraph, CoinDesk and Decrypt every day, I don't always click with all the headlines I read, nor why what's being talked about is so important. The daily videos done by Rob at Digital Asset News help add some much-needed context to these kinds of headlines, and sometimes I even get filled in about a few important updates I missed. Because of this, Digital Asset News has been extremely helpful for putting together my own weekly crypto news reviews, and you can find the latest one up there in the top right. In terms of which video you should check out, well, this would have to be the price predictions video I did with Rob and Dave back in June, on the Digital Asset News Clips channel. Something tells me you guys missed that one. Besides complex crypto news, the one place where I frequently get lost is DeFi. Now, one of my favorite crypto content creators in this category is Finematics, which arguably does the best job of explaining how all of cryptocurrency's top DeFi protocols work. Finematics also has a few videos about how certain Layer 2 scaling solutions work, including the Lightning Network, which I recently covered myself. Finematics' content has honestly saved my ass in the past when I was trying to understand complex DeFi dApps like Yearn Finance and Uniswap v3. I've also used a few of Finematics' images in my videos. Now, given that decentralized finance looks like it's going to be the future of finance, you would be wise to familiarize yourself with the basics of DeFi, and Finematics has a video that can help you get started. Now, the thing about crypto, though, is that before you can understand things like decentralized finance, it's often necessary to understand how legacy finance works. This brings me to my next favorite crypto content creator, and that's Joe Brown at Heresy Financial. Though Joe is not necessarily a crypto content creator by trade, he does frequently talk about where Bitcoin fits into the broader financial system and why BTC has value in that context. If the channel name didn't give it away, Heresy Financial has some pretty hot takes about almost every element of legacy finance. Joe explains these elements in a way that's easily digestible to someone with zero financial education, and the content on his channel is a must-watch. My favorite flick is titled, quote, "The Origin of Modern Money and Its Dark Future," and it's one you absolutely must put on your watch list if you're serious about money and investing. Now, the one topic that Heresy Financial doesn't tackle is crypto regulation, but thankfully there's another incredible channel where you can go for exactly that. If you're a fan of XRP or have just been trying to keep up with Ripple's case against the SEC, you've probably heard of Legal Breifs, which is my preferred channel for crypto regulation. Legal Breifs' Jeremy Hogan is also not crypto-focused per se, but he is a seasoned attorney who's been covering the Ripple versus SEC case almost since it began. Now, these videos have been helpful in making my own videos about the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, and some of you may recall that I've referenced Jeremy's work in those. Jeremy has also made a handful of interesting videos about crypto-related regulations, such as what your legal rights are when you buy an NFT, or what could happen to you if you participate in a pump-and-dump scheme on the Wall Street Bets subreddit. Jeremy's videos have been a real eye-opener as to how little the authorities know about crypto, and I'll play you a short clip from one of his videos to see just how bad this situation is. For context, Jeremy is reading a court transcript from the SEC's case against Kick Interactive for its KIN token ICO. This is the exchange between the SEC's attorney, aka lawyer, and the judge, aka the court.
The gravamen of the Commission's case is that between May and September of 2017, Kick Interactive participated, offered, and sold an unregistered security, the court, and that security was SEC attorney. It was a digital token called KIN, K-I-N, the court, a cryptocurrency, SEC attorney. That's one term that can be used. The court, how would you term it? SEC attorney, I refer to it as a digital token or a block key enabled token. The court, a what? SEC attorney, block key enabled token. It's a token that trades on a blockchain on a distributed ledger. The court, on a what? SEC attorney, distributed ledger. The court, distributed ledger? SEC attorney, yes, Your Honor. The court, I don't know what that is.
Yikes. Anyways, Jeremy isn't the only XRP fanboy that I follow, and I should clarify that I am by no means a fan of XRP myself. Even so, one of my favorite crypto content creators is Andrew Hayward of Thinking Crypto. This is because Andrew has done some seriously legit interviews with prolific people in the crypto space, including, but not limited to, Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao, Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire, MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor, and even SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce. Watching interviews is a crucial part of my research process, and Andrew's interviews have been very helpful in that regard. Andrew also frequently posts videos about viral crypto news, though most of it centers around Ripple and XRP. If that's your thing, well, more power to you. My favorite videos from Thinking Crypto are probably Andrew's 2 interviews with CZ, mainly because they revealed the unsustainability of centralized exchanges, which CZ believes will be replaced by DeFi. So, when I've been exposed to too much XRP from watching Thinking Crypto, I cleanse myself by heading over to Andreas Antonopoulos' channel. I'm joking, by the way. If you don't get the joke, that's because you didn't know that Andreas is one of the leading voices in cryptocurrency, and he is famous for the mountain of content he's created about Bitcoin. Andreas' YouTube channel is just the tip of the iceberg, and there's enough content there to melt any cold sentiments you have about Bitcoin. In my case, Andreas' channel is where I go when I'm feeling brave enough to get into the technical end of crypto. Usually, I just end up binge-watching Andreas' informative AMAs, which can sometimes give me a sense of what I should focus on more in my own crypto content. Oh, and by the way, Andreas has also written a number of extremely popular books on Bitcoin, which I covered in my video on the best crypto books out there, and that's linked to in the usual spot. Anywho, I've lost count of the number of hours I've spent on Andreas' channel, but these figures pale in comparison to the hours of content I've consumed on another amazing crypto channel called The Defiant. Although The Defiant brands itself as a DeFi-focused channel, the content on there is a mixed bag, and I mean that in the very best way. This includes interviews done by Defiant founder Camilla Russo and insanely high-quality educational videos from a fellow Englishman named Robin Schmidt, who also works at Harmony One. I like your style, old chap. The Defiant also has its own weekly podcast, which is easily one of the best podcasts in crypto, and is one I suggest you add to your itinerary. My favourite episode is the one with DeFi Watch founder Chris Black, who has been critical of centralization in DeFi to the point that he's been blocked by the founders of some of the largest projects. Now, as controversial as Chris can be, knowing how decentralized DeFi protocols really are is of utmost importance now that regulators have DeFi in their sights. As SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce said, decentralization is the only protection, and you can learn more about that by using that link up there. Now, I promised myself that I would keep this list limited to the top 10 crypto channels I follow, but there are 3 more that deserve a shout-out, and I think you're going to love them. Now, many of you have asked me whether I could translate my content into other languages. Well, I have 2 foreign language channels so far, and I have plans to make many more. The first of these is the Coin Bureau Español channel, where you can experience all the content on this channel in Spanish, presented, of course, by the one and only Chica Crypto. I give those videos a watch from time to time to practice my own Spanish. So far, I've only managed to put together one sentence. Hola, mi nombre es Guy y yo tengo muchas criptomonedas. I mean, it's a start. Bonus points if you can translate what I said. My second foreign language channel is Coin Bureau Japan, which features me, but no, I don't speak Japanese. The videos on that channel are dubbed in true anime fashion by a brilliantly bilingual chap. Coin Bureau Japan was only recently released, so if you're a weeb or just happen to have a lot of Japanese friends, be sure to check it out and share it with anyone you think would like it. Now this brings me to the third channel, which is not a foreign language channel, but a completely new offering from the team here at Coin Bureau. It's my pleasure to present Coin Bureau Clips, a new creation I've set in motion with the help of one of our latest additions to the team here. Coin Bureau Clips will contain boatloads of behind-the-scenes bloopers and video compilations from my TikTok and Instagram, as well as a host of my price predictions, disclaimers, and conclusions from this very channel. Coin Bureau Clips will also feature original crypto content that tilts more towards entertainment rather than education. Now, I'll of course leave links to these channels as well as all the others I mentioned in the video description, so be sure to check them out. Now, to wrap things up, I want to give you my 2 cents about the crypto content here on YouTube. For starters, I'll reiterate that there are a lot of other cryptocurrency channels I follow that I didn't mention here. I sometimes refer to them in my other videos, or I share their content on my other social channels. Indeed, I may come back with an update to this video in the near future. At the end of the day, if you're creating helpful crypto content and educating others, I'm with you. Having said that, the ones I selected today are the ones I watch the most, and they're also the ones which have helped me create my own crypto content. In other words, they're a part of why the Coin Bureau now has the size and following we do. This really can't be understated either, because at the end of the day, all that we're doing is aggregating and building on top of existing crypto content with the most up-to-date information there is. This is much easier said than done because speed watching hours of interviews and digging through mountains of documents can and sometimes does lead to dead ends. It takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and a lot of manpower to put together the videos you see on this channel, and not everyone is willing to put in this amount of work. It's like coins versus tokens. It's very difficult to create a cryptocurrency coin because you have to build the blockchain from the ground up. But it's easy to create a token using a cookie-cutter smart contract on a blockchain. It adds meaning to the name Coin Bureau and underscores the fact that our mission is and always will be to bring you the highest quality crypto content we can create, no matter how much work it takes. I truly believe that cryptocurrency can set people free, and not just because coins and tokens go up in value over time. This channel and all the videos on it are ultimately just a small step on that path to true financial freedom, a small piece of the puzzle that unlocks the shackles of our financial system, which has been corrupted by centralization. You, me, and everyone in cryptocurrency has a role to play in this plot, however small. I'm doing my part as best I can, and I hope that my content inspires all of you to do the same. If this message hit home, smash that like button to let the world know. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to do the same for all the other ones I mentioned today. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram until the next video is out, and you can join my Telegram channel for daily crypto updates that will help give your portfolio some clout. If you're looking for that VIP info, you can get it by subscribing to my weekly newsletter where I tell you which topics I'll be covering next and how I'm adjusting my own cryptocurrency portfolio. Last but not least, consider grabbing a t-shirt or a hoodie from the Coin Bureau merch store if you want to look like a crypto beast. The links to all these goodies are lingering in the video description. Thank you once again for your time and attention. There's just one more thing that I'll mention, and that's to never stop learning. And I know that can be hard, but at the end of the day, it's only knowledge that will get you far. Guy, signing off.